Maritime transportation ships are one of the oldest methods of transporting goods, and they are virtually the only way to transport large volumes of goods overseas. Although this method is slower than shipping by air, a ship can carry much more cargo than an airplane. Costs are reduced significantly by choosing ships over air transport because of the physical properties of water such as buoyancy and limited friction. Maritime transportation is the most effective mode to move large quantities of cargo over long distances. Main maritime routes are composed of oceans, coasts, seas, lakes, rivers, and channels. However, due to the location of economic activities, maritime circulation takes place on specific parts of the maritime space. The construction of channels and dredging are attempts to facilitate maritime circulation by reducing discontinuity. Comprehensive inland waterway systems are there. Maritime transportation has high terminal costs since port infrastructures are among the most expensive to build, maintain, and improve, and also high inventory costs. Maritime transportation is linked to heavy industries such as steel and petrochemical facilities adjacent to port sites. Air transportation is considered a premium mode of transportation because of the speed of delivery and the low impact on the cargo. Items are less likely to be broken than those shipped by rail or truck. Airplanes are also able to cover much longer distances in a short time. Savings resulting in speed of delivery are greater than extra costs. Air transport constraints can be the site, the climate, fog, and aerial currents. For instance, a commercial plane needs about 3,300 meters of runway for landing and for takeoff. Air activities are linked to sectors like finance and tourism, which lean on the long-distance mobility of people. The mode of transportation has been accommodating growing quantities of high-value goods and is playing a growing role in global supply chain management. Intermodal transportation. Intermodal transport refers to a variety of modes that is used in combination so that the respective advantages of each mode are better exploited. The intermodal transportation applies for passenger movements, such as the usage of the different but interconnected modes of a public transit system. Containerization has been a powerful vector of intermodal integration, enabling maritime and land transportation modes to more effectively interconnect. Telecommunications. Telecommunications are structured networks with a practically unlimited capacity. They have very low constraints that include the physiographic and oceanic masses that may impair the setting of cables. 41. JNU. They provide for the instantaneous movement of information. Wave transmissions, because of their limited coverage, often require substations, such as for cellular phone networks. Satellites use a geostationary orbit, which is getting crowded. High network costs and low distribution costs characterize many telecommunication networks. Transportation infrastructure and policies. Infrastructures are the fixed installations that allow a vehicle to operate. It can consist of a way, terminal, and facilities for parking and maintenance. For rail, pipeline, road, and cable transport, the entire way the vehicle travels must be built up. The airway and seaway do not need to be built up. However, they require fixed infrastructure at terminals. Terminals such as airports, ports, and stations are locations where passengers and goods can be transferred from one vehicle or mode to another. The terminals for automobiles are parking lots, while buses and coaches can operate from simple stops. For goods, terminals act as trans-shipment points, though some cargo is transported directly from the point of production to the point of use. The financing of infrastructure can either be public or private. Transport is a necessity for the public. Roads, and in some countries, railways and airports are funded through taxation. New infrastructure projects involve large spending and are often financed through debt. Many infrastructure owners therefore impose usage fees, such as landing fees at airports or toll plazas on roads. Independent of this, authorities impose taxes on the purchase or use of vehicles. Transport policy. Transport Corporation of India Limited is the largest private sector integrated logistics company in India. Any transport policy should be able to ensure safe, affordable, quick, comfortable, reliable, and sustainable access. Integrated land use and transport planning in all cities should be encouraged so that travel distances are minimized. The access of business to markets and the various factors of production should be improved. It should bring about a more equitable allocation of road space. The transport infrastructure should favor the establishment of quality-focused transport systems that are well integrated, providing seamless travel. Various mechanisms should be established for enhanced coordination in the planning and management of transport systems. There should be intelligent transport systems for traffic management, and the use of cleaner technologies should be promoted.